Owesifazane, oyisiwula.
They say the rise of a woman equals the rise of a nation. Today we are joined by Lady Pastor Dlamlenze from Rejoice in Christ, Lady Archbishop Shabalala from Harvest of Faith Ministries, Galatia. My first question is, empowered women empower other women. Do you ladies feel empowered, ebandleni?
As a woman, I feel, Oguti, in our churches we have been empowered. We have now been given the opportunity to take platforms, talk, minister, give in-service trainings, give talks to encourage other women, even administer to ibandla lonke at large. For me, that on its own, it's empowerment for women.
Emabandleni siphiwe namuhla i-channel yokuthi singabomama singenza inkonzo zethu zabomama whereby sibasodwa and uma kunezinto esifisa ukuthi sikhulisane ngazo kwesinye isikhathi sibuzane zona. Abanye abomama bayasaba uma kukhona abantu besilisa phakathi kwethu, kodwa uma sisodwa siyakhona ukwenza lokho. So ngisho nje ngithi si-empowerishiwe kulesikhathi samanje.
So like if sikhuluma nge-empowerment vele ukuthi abomama now they've been given a platform of being able to preach and minister to ibandla as a whole. Do you feel that within that empowerment, are you also getting a recognition as Lady Archbishop, as Bishop?
Women in leadership are not recognized according to me and my observation. I would often see abomama being treated as an afterthought, especially maumholigazi. Yes, I'm not the visionary of ibandla. Yes, I'm not the founder of the church, but I'm the wife to umholi ebandleni. Yes, I don't want that platter whereby Yimi, the visionary of the church, but as the woman osege lobaba, you need that appreciation, that sense of recognition that we know that you are here. Yes, you exist. We know that we have umholi because you are here.
Yeah. Some of them don't know you.
No, they do, but they choose not to know you.
So it's a matter of them choosing to ignore your existence.
Yes. But what is unfortunate for me, especially with Nyanga Yabo Mama, is that you find even the very mama doing exactly that.
Yes.
You know? And that on its own, it perpetuates the very same perception abantu abanayo about abomama ukuthi abazwani bayaxokozela kanti it's such small things okuthi as women you said empowering ebandleni. Why are we not empowering and supporting each other as women? For me, I feel no, there's not much recognition. Not that you want to overtake umholi.
Umama oholayo.
Yes.
Yeah.
Angithi siyazihambe nabaholi. But uthola ukuthi mawufika endaweni umuntu othathwayo onikezwe indawo ubaba.
Yes.
And then wena nje uzofanele ukuthi uzibone
ukuthi uhlala nobani.
So nami ngisho njalo ngithi recognition ayikho kakhulu kodwa through ukuthi siyafunda along the way. Ngiyabona ukuthi kwezinye indawo njengoba sinokuya kuzo ukuthola ukuthi baya recognizewa. So sinalento yokuthi nabanye they will learn nabo from lapho ukuthi kubalulekile ukuthi umama umholi naye nimrecognize ngoba ngaphandle kwakhe vele ubaba okuningi bekangekaza kwenza.
Which brings me to my next question, ukuthi how do we teach the church ukuthi umholikazi naye she matters just as ubaba matters?
I think ukufundisa into ebaluleke kakhulu ngoba angeke uze uthi abantu benze into bangakaze bayifundiswa yona. So kubalulekile vele ukuthi abomama bamfundisi babonakale nabo ebandleni ukuthi bakhona bahlonipheke because nawe angithi ubanika inhlonipho. So nawe uyafuna ukuthi nabo babuyise back le inhlonipho nawe ubanikeza yona.
That one for me it's quite challenging. I feel it's not for me to say I'm here, look at me, please note. I don't think that's for me to do. Also, because people look at us, Wuti, you are there by default. You know? Yeah, bangabuye bakusepi. Yes, you know? Yes.
throughout that journey, was there ever a point where somebody sits you down and says, you know what, njengoba ungena kule sigaba lesi, ama-duties akho, it's 1, 2, 3, 4. Are you just learning to swim as you go along? You know, at what point is it even happened ukuthi kube nomuntu okuhlalisa phansi ukuthi no sisi la kanjwa kanje njengoba ulady archbishop wena wenze la ama duties akho okumele uwazi ukuthi lawa umnyama kubovu you need to have done? What are your duties as a church leader?
Being umholikazi, especially at my age, hey, kuyasetshenzwa.
Yeah.
And it can be overwhelming at times because you are dealing with a lot. A lot. Kufana nomshado.
It's like motherhood. You are pregnant, there's no manual for it.
You just learn as you go. And as ufunda ulokhu uhamba kunamaphutha uwabona amanye ungawaboni but uNkulunkulu emuhle akwenzela abantu. But for me, I think also okwangisiza ukuthi inkhulele ekhaya whereby ubaba nomama ama-founder webandla.
Okay.
Yes, umama Lady Arch herself and my dad. So some of the things I can identify as I was umntwana ka bishop, you know, growing under that umbrella, growing under that hand yaga Lady Arch, you know. I saw some of the difficulties, I saw some of the mistakes, I saw some of the achievements, I saw bravery, but bravery ngibona only now. So some of those experiences zenza ukuthi now being in this position, somehow that experience, it equips you to say, I've seen this, I've heard this, so how best mina can I prevent amaphutha engawabona? How best can I handle this situation so that I can elevate it to be the best?
Into engiyithanda kakhulu ukuthi wherever la sihamba khona uba khona umoya ongcwele okufundisayo endleleni. Ngokuhamba endleleni ke umoya ongcwele waloku usifundisa ke usibonisa ukuthi akwenziwa kanje, kwenziwa kanje. I-background nayo iplayer i-role enkulu kumuntu. Nami ekhaya ubaba wami kade ubishop, so izinto eziningi ngangizibona umama azenza. So kwangisiza ke nami lokho, but engingakusho nje ukuthi kuyadingeka ukuthi sibe equipped nathi ukuze masihlangana nama challenges sikwazi ukwamela, ngoba awukwazi ukumgxeka umuntu ukuthi akakhonanga ukuyenza into kungukuthi awuzange wamfundisa yona. So kubalulekile kakhulu ukuthi sibe njalo, but nami leyo chance angizange ngize ngithola.
Yokuthi vele phela ukuthi
Yes.
we getting that chance ukuthi utshele ukuthi okay, from here this is how you're going to get, this is what you need to expect. You know, these things are going to come along. You know, the next question I wanted to go to was, are we, or are you ladies optimistic about the future of a female eZion?
iZion yona i-background yabo igcwele kakhulu kwi-culture la khona bathi umuntu wesifazane akakwazi ukuthi mhlambe ame phambi kwabo baba, but thina ke mina nginalento yokuthi kulesikhathi samanje, kulesikhathi thina esikuso manje uNkulunkulu wembule yonke into inewe yokuthi akukho la umuntu wesifazane engibona ukuthi angahluleka ukuthi alide ebandleni.
Makuyileyo njalo ingenza ukuthi nginwaye kuzokusuka inwele ekhanda, because ngikholelwa ekutheni umama ubaba. Angibelieve ku 50-50. I don't believe ukuthi mina ngiyo-50. I believe ukuthi ngiyo-100% in my own position,
in your own right.
In my own right. No baba futhi kanjalo. In that way, there's not going to be a clash of roles kwasekhaya. There's not going to be a clash of roles even ebandleni. La ngithi ifike kimi ingenze ngibe ku dilemma. It's now when we come into a ministry, i-denomination esikuyo yaseZion. Umama uyasho, it has a history. Yeah, patriarchy whereby ubaba has always been the one or leader umhlambi.
Yes.
But as iminyaka we've seen a lot of brave and strong women in leadership. One nje to mention Umam Dlozi. She's one of those women who has held it down 4 years. We've have Abo Mama Mkuma with ICG. She has really held it down.
She has.
The church is still running, it's in existence. We have Mama Phyllis Kumalo, Webandla le DOC. Strong women, intelligent women. Mama Bamsaba Jehovah. We've got Mama Mbogas, Webandla le Sbugo. Then those women bend the revolution. Bajikisa izinto.
They turn the wheel.
Bajikisa izinto. Because now they're setting a big challenge to say, what are we saying about the capability yomuntu omama leading in ministry, not just in ministry in Japan, but ezayoni. You know, because hey, you would often hear abantu, especially abobaba, say ukuthi ibandla eliphethwe
Umama.
no, the other name. You know, umfazi.
Yeah.
You know, then that on its own, leso statements on a sisodwa, it has so much a sense of disrespect and undermining. But you listen to the statement, you look at these women, and then you're like, watch the space.
Yeah.
Izinto ziyachika. So then now, that's why I'm confused. I don't know whether I'm optimistic or not.
My next question is, ladies, what advice would you give to umama or Petty Bandla or in ministry who feels like she can no longer do it, she wants to quit? Uyasho ukuthi yena umyeni wami ngiyamthanda impela and umuzi wami ngizoqhubeka nawo, but ebandleni angisakhona.
Engakusho nje lapho ukuthi akusi decision right ukuthi angayeka. I-advice engamnika yona ukuthi aye kubomama laba abadala, like abomama abaye baphatha amabandla before thina, aye kubo ukuthi bayomsiza ukuthi alapheke ukuze azokwazi ukuthi aqhubeke endleleni, ngoba if azohlala ebandleni elimele futhi ugcina futhi naye angahambi kahle endleleni, ugcina futhi naye akulimaza abanye abazalwane through ubuhlungu yena akubo. Ngoba uma ezophuma ebandleni ashiye umyeni wakhe yedwa, umyeni wakhe kulelo bandla angeke asaba fully recognized like ebekade khona. Okokuqala bazombona ukuthi unkosikazi wakhe uyamhlula, ngoba i-answer vele ezofika kuqala leyo ukuthi why aphumile ebandleni umkakhe wayokhonza kwenye indawo, washiya ubaba yedwa ebandleni. Ke kube yiproblem, wonke umuntu ofuna ukuza kuye uzofika aze kuye. Akasekho ukuthi kube khona unkosikazi wakhe obekade kuyiyo ombonayo ukuthi udlile, uyombonayo ukuthi ugqoke kanjani. So uma ungasekho lapha uzolungisa nanoma ubani. And nalapho singamvulela nomubi ukuthi athole indawo kuleso space leso.
If ungekho right, seek help. If you feel that you are not coping, take time out. It's okay to have a meltdown moment. You are also human. Ngeke uhlale strong all the time. And if you are not coping, it's not a sign of a weakness, but it's a sign of strength for me, because you are able to identify that I've got a problem, I'm not coping. So yes, Mama Esho, you need to go and seek help. Go seek advice. Talk to your husband. You know, Uncle happy, makfigala, nala, nala. Uncle happy, makfigala, nala, nala. So that whatever o kalangayo, nae, he knows ukuthi uninkinga makfiga kupi. And in that process, remember why are you in this ministry in the first place? Other than ukuthi uze ngomshado wagcotshwa because umyeni wakho umholi, remember you are a wife to this man. Then strength sakhe, it also comes and arises from you. Then if umyegelela, then kwanaye umbulele. So to protect you and your mental and your emotional well-being, now you need to protect. Don't take any decision usathukuthele. Give yourself time to calm down. Look for the right people. If anybody identify, for example, ezayon to say mama bani, go to just a psychologist. A total stranger ongayazi ozokhona ukuthi ukhale ukhulume mabe, you know, just vent out and say everything is enhlizweni yakho. But at the end of the day, you know what you're going to come back uphilile. Rather do that. Because I don't believe umuntu ahlale entweni angekho happy kuyo. If you're not happy about something, do something about it. because if uyekelela it means mele uyibekezelele impilo yakho yonke. But now try and find means and ways so that ikusebenzele. But more than anything, don't compromise ngawe. There is no any other duplicate. Kuthi once kufa lo muntu okuwe then ukhona omunye ozophinde futhi. No. So zicabangele kwanawo umholekazi. And not everything is about abazalwane. You are a person. You are an individual. You are a mother. Abantwana bakho bafisa ukubona or bafuna ukuba nomama onothando, umama ophilile, umama alright. Your husband needs you at your best.
Yes.
Now you need yourself at your best. So that ungazo hurt abantu in the process because of your scars. You know that saying, Eti, don't bleed on those who did not cut you.
Yes.
You know, so deal with what has cut you so that you don't bleed on those who really love you. So that's what I would just advise umholekazi or in that situation.
Do you ladies think ukuthi yona le rejection or yokuthi mama bangaphatheki kahle to a point ukuthi yena akasakhoni ebandleni, is it the cause eyokuthi amabandla eZion specifically aloku avela ukuthi umholi ugcina enzani mangabe la ebandleni uyaphuma because unkosikazi wakhe is saying I can't, then bagcine bayenzani, they go and they start their own umbrella?
Right.
Because I feel ukuthi masihamba endleleni you don't agree about everything.
True.
And you won't see eye to eye about everything. You know, me for instance, I could have came the attitude yokuthi I know and I am new age and umama lo cannot tell me how to do things the way they are doing it. It's old fashioned and baby, I think we should do it this way. Yazi instanda sam, I cannot handle the pressure your mom gives me. Nabogogo abakhona ebandleni, let's go and do our own thing.
Mauti, are women that powerful? Uyazi nawe. Uyalazi udaba. Umani uyabuza. Yeah, we are strap kahle.
I'm throwing in a curveball.
Yeah, you know very well. We are very much capable. Even naku history yethu nje yomuntu wesifazane, we are very powerful. Akusinto yanamhlanje, we see it even ensimini yase Eden. Eva had so much power, just in the power of her tongue.
Yes.
Nababudilina, bringing down amadoda amakhulu abo Samson. We have that history. Namanje we have that power. But la ngifuna ukuyakhona, it could be. It could be. Maybe lama establishments amaningi wamabanda, it could be from that. But okungenzela ukuthi ngibe novalo ukuthi mangabe kuthiwa kuvulwa ibandla bese kuba ibandla lamahlubuka, kuzoba ibandla yini ngempela. Le bandla lifunayo la afuna ukuba happy khona, uzoba happy na ngempela ngoba it's like uqala ibandla ane anger, uqala ibandla ebitter. Are you not going to now perpetuate ispirit sokuhlubuka, sokuduba, se anger, se retaliation ebandleni?
Esikhathini esiningi uyuthola ukuthi abomama yibo abagcina ababekezela kakhulu ezimeni zonke. Yes, uthola ukuthi ubaba uye othi mina angisakhoni, and nawe uthi mawuthi uyambheka umbone ukuthi no umyeni wami seku-enough. Yebo, but thina ngokuthi saphiwa nje lento yokuthi siyakhona ukubekezela, thina siyabekezela noma sekungasabekezeleleki siyabekezela.
The change esingathanda ukuthi siyibone eZion, what is it that you feel like this would be a turning point? What change would you like to see?
uZion mkhulu kakhulu emkhulu kakhulu, u-diverse ngalendlela. Njengoba ngihleli la represent Harvest of Faith Ministries, omama represent Rejoice, now represent Religious, and noma sigqokile sifaka amashethi sifaka istashi, but izinto ezenzakala within zihlukile kakhulu, noma sicishe zifane but khona la sihluka khona. Ngifisa ngathi bekungaba ne-uniform, hayi impahla.
Yes.
But kube ne-standard operating procedure ekuzothi sonke njengoba sithi sikhonze eZion senze ngayo. Why am I saying that? loku ukuthi kunezinto zethu thina esizenzayo eharvest nani nezene nizenzayo religious yiko kubanga ukuthi sixwayane. So that thing nje iyodwa, it's a big problem. Yiyo le a contributor kakhulu to our history yokuthi samazayo nasithandani, samazayo nasihloniphani. That's why you find ukuthi amazayoni awahambelani. It's because of such things. But I'm happy ukuthi throughout the years there's progress. Kunomehluko. Sineyinhlangano ekukuthi zihlanganisa wonke umuntu. Nala bebecabanga ukuthi thina sifanelekile la. Lezo inhlangano zivulile izandla for bona to say wozani sihlanganyele. If uthi ngenza ordination, ngenza anniversary, ngenza whatever nkonzo bayeza bazocommemorate, celebrate nawe.
Enye into engasisiza ukuthi mhlambe sibe nesikolo. Uke wabona la esizoya thina sonke kube nje esetha amazayoni siyeni kuso sonke. Ngoba uma sizofunda sisonke sifunda into efanayo kuzoba lula ukuthi noma ngabe sihlala phansi siyakhona ukuthi sixazulule thina ngokwahlukahlukana kwethu kodwa sifunde endaweni eyodwa. So mina ngiyabona ukuthi nalokho kungasisiza uma singathola nje isikolo mhlambe kungaphela nalento yokuthi siloku sibhekelana phansi ukuthi hayi ubani akusubani akusubani. I think lokho kungasisiza kakhulu.
My last question Sesizovala is how do we encourage our family members or even youth ekuthenini ikhule ezayoni ihlale ezayoni and keep the beacon, you know, running with it, because we do find instances where bayakhula abantwana under this ministry, but as soon as they're able to decide and do things for themselves, they step away. How do we keep the fire burning?
I've heard them saying siyabathaida.
Yes.
Ezayoni. That's what they say. Ngazo zona idashi lezi. But bawucabanga ngesontweni ucabanga umsebenzi okumele uqale uwenze before you even go to esontweni. Where else I've got impahla is ready, engizayina just 10 minutes I'm done. I just go to one of the charismatic churches, ngithola service. Oh, ne service yakhona 1 hour, I'm done, ngiyabuya ngikhona ukwenza into zami. You understand? So I think that on its own, it's one of the contributory factors ezenza ukuthi abantwana bethu bafeel ukuthi sithayilekile la. And they also remember uZayoni has always been known for ukuthi isonto labantu abangahlelekanga, abangafundanga, abangahlakaniphanga. You know nje, even abantwana bethu ba afraid, ba embarrassed to tell their friends ukuthi basonto ezayoni. Ngeke aza post afake impahla zesonto. Let alone anything enzeke esontweni. Like if I can just nje ngenze example. My son was at high school. Wabuya baba zomhlolo athwele izandla ekhanda. The first thing he had to tell me was just imagine ubaba uze esikoleni uzongilanda ukhalisa amazayoni and he's opening ama windows. Now people are going to know ukuthi ngisonto ezayoni. You know, and
like, why would he do that?
Exactly. Why would he do that? Why did he not just switch it off or just keep the windows closed? Then I thought, oh my God, usasenomsebenzi omkhulu and omningi just to wash away this
stigma,
this mentality yokuthi mosonto ezayoni awuhlakaniphanga. Yes. Then for me I feel ukuthi ezinye izinto you don't even have to be going around telling people ukuthi ezayoni kuyasonteka yazi asisonteni manozani. Your character should speak volumes. Babathi charity begins at home. Indeed it begins at home. Ngeke umndeni wakho kulandele uyilento yiye ekhaya abangayazi nabo ukuthi bazoyibiza ngokuthi yini. We understand?
Yes.
But bazokulandela bebona the way ubaphethe ngakhona, the way ubahlonipha ngakhona, the way nawe uzihlonipha ngakhona. Because you know sometimes when you are being kind to someone uzoza umuntu athi I wonder ukuthi umama kho bani.
Yes.
Hey ukukhulise kahle.
Yeah.
Nawe kanjalo uma wenza kahle umuntu I wonder umfundisi wakho ubani. Yazi ngifisa ukumbona. And then kanjalo people will be encouraged ukuthi basilandele. But up until thina sikhetha ukuthi senze kahle, stop talking the talk and not doing
the work.
then we're going to have a problem, because now you are not doing what you are preaching. Yeah, so Mina, I think that's how we can maybe try. And you know, but without having to go out of our way convincing people, no, Zion says it clean. No. No, as Zion says Puma on time. Says season I COVID. No, but we've got this time. Yes, ama-services are short.
Kusho ukuthi mina nje ngifuna uku-add lapho umama ukuthi abantwana bethu uma bekhula like spiritually singabacindezeli emabandleni ngoba most of the time kuyatholakala ukuthi umntwana makakhula spiritually asifuni ukuthi enze iphutha. Uma enze iphutha kuba iproblem and abantwana bonke bayawenza amaphutha. And then enye into futhi engibonayo ukuthi mhlawumbe sibe nama structures azoyenza ukuthi bafile nabo ukuthi they can do anything ebandleni. Uma mhlawumbe umntwana talented ngokujiva kungabi neproblem. Uma umntwana bephiwa leyo nto le, abanye bayagida, abanye bayadansa, sibaphe leyo platform leyo ukuthi nabo italent labo balisebenzise as long as bazolisebenzisa endlini kaNkulunkulu.
Thank you so much, ladies, for joining us namhlanje. Kubalibukele emakhaya, thank you for tuning in. I hope ikhona nikufundile and ikhona nizokuthatha from all the talks that we've had today. Till next time, I love you guys.
Owesifazane